Hi guys, Jaap here, Skeena River Fly Supply. I'm gonna go over how I tie a basic foam skater fly for steelhead on a hook. I'm using this hook here. Place the hook in the vise. I use a hot orange thread, 10/0. And I need my goggles. There we go. Make a thread base for the body. I bring it all the way back to where my tag is going to be, and then I bring it back forward so that my tag, which is mylar, let's see, yeah, mirage kind of mylar, so that it has some grip. Then I tie that in a little bit to the front and bring it from the front to the back over the thread so that it doesn't slide so much, and then I bring it back forward like that. I bring it forward a little bit too much, that it is nicely covered so that the thread doesn't show later on. Fold it back on itself to tie it off securely. Then I have just some craft foam that I have cut in strips, and then with that strip, I'll try to do it like this, I will taper it like that and like that. So now we have a taper. Tie it in at the narrow part. Make sure that you're all the way onto the mylar with the body so that the thread doesn't show. Then we're going to need a ribbing. I use gold ribbing for this pattern. It's a tan colored fly, a stonefly imitation. On the Bulkley here we get lots of golden stones, and this is a good color for that. So the tie in that mylar, or what is it? Tinsel, French tinsel. Then we tie in this stuff. And I like this a lot for dry flies. It's this. Vivus UV body fuzz. I think it's made of polypropylene, so it floats. And it's a hollow core braid. So what I do, bring it forward, but leaving a little bit of the hook in the front. Then I loosely, relatively loosely, I don't really cinch it down, I wind that hollow core to the front. Back again. Something is going wrong here. Don't mind this. This is unraveling here. It's the first time, of course, happening on the video. Tie it in again. There. So what I do, I tie that body a couple of times back and forth fairly loosely so that you get a nice kind of floating body. Like that. And then I still have a little bit of space left in the front. There's something happening with that fuzz, which never happens, but now it does, of course. There it is, but that's the body. Then I take a saddle hackle, good quality saddle hackle, so that we have nice sized side barbs. See that? That I pull off right where the fuzz starts. There. Tie it in the front, fold it back, remove it. Then I do 3 turns in the front, and then I palmer the body. It's a badger hackle, so you get this nice kind of a dark contrast. Then we have our gold tinsel, which we bring nice and snug forward, because that is what's going to hold that palmer into place, and that's usually where these flies tend to fail, and this will make sure that that doesn't happen. Fold it back, tie it off, clip it off. Now here I don't pull this off, which you could if you're in a hurry, but I like to clip it off and leave quite a bit here at the tie-in point. So you can see that. Get this a bit closer. There. That way that palmer doesn't come undone if you cut it off and leave a little bit of a tag end on the feather. Then bring it forward, nice and snug, tie it down. Now everything is getting in the way. My light, my phone. There. Fold it back so that you form a lip. Tie it down. And clip it off. There, now you have a little bumper that pushes the water on the fly. Next, we take some kid coat hair. I like that much better than calf tail hair. Gives you a nice even wing. Way better material than calf to work with for dry fly wings. Cut off a bunch like that. Flip it so that it's forward. Tie it in. Clip off the tag and whip finish it. And then apply some glue or hard as nails onto the finish and into the wing, so that this becomes a solid scoop. Do the same on your whip finish on the bottom. And then we have, I like these wings quite big like this, so that it forms a really good scoop. And this is a nice waking fly, very basic, standard dry fly. You can keep them quite small like this one, so it's a good closer fly. And I like them in black or in this color for natural stonefly color. Thanks for watching. See you next time.